Today's event is all about creative leadership, and the purpose of the Startup Toolbox Speaker Series is really threefold. One, to bridge our college campus, our students, staff, faculty with business leaders in the community and give them a chance to learn from one another. Secondarily, it provides an opportunity for students to network and meet people that they don't know and learn about new opportunities that exist within the community. And then a third thing that happens, which is really kind of cool, is sometimes these events lead to internships, job opportunities, and so forth. So we're really excited for today, and we're thankful to have partnered with the program at HCC, where you learn about video recording.
People who are creative is one of the hardest things you can do, because these people are creative. They are emotionally attached to what they are doing. They're not really doing it for a paycheck. Now, you pay them well, that's good, but if you don't respect what they do, if you boss them around. We
started this program several years ago with a couple of thoughts in mind. One was to bridge our students with the entrepreneurial business community. A second reason was
we were trying to gain momentum for an entrepreneurship certificate that was just begun about 5 years ago. We thought this would be a terrific way to be able to get students interested in the discipline of entrepreneurship, meet some people from the community, and really start making these connections early.
And what we discovered was a couple of things that was very surprising, one of which was that our community partners really love to come and engage with our students and really found a lot of fulfillment out of that activity.
Yeah, it was surprising but not surprising, because if there's one thing that we know about entrepreneurs is that they love to talk about themselves. So it was kind of an easy sell to get entrepreneurs into this format and share their stories with our students.
Some of the positive outcomes of the Startup Toolbox Speaker Series has been serving well over 3,000 students now over the course of 4 years. A number of students have gotten internships and jobs through this, but also mentors, mentors that can help them with their businesses, their careers, and so on. So it's been a really win-win for everybody in the community.
I know, actually, when I was in the Ybor Chamber, I started my business in Ybor City in 2000, and where I moved my business, that was my first office down here, and I joined the Ybor Chamber of Commerce, and it was a new member introduction.
I think that the talk that we gave today will hopefully help, incur or put growth into the students. I mean, there's a lot of information, a lot of things you need to do when you start a business. I mean, you're going to make mistakes. You have to do a lot of things. You got to experiment. But communication as you go, you're always going to need to communicate with people. You got to be creative. So I think the talk is definitely going to be positive.
The humility that goes along with that.
So 100%. Yeah.
This speech really affects my real life work because I specialize in leadership development. So it kind of reinforced what I have going on and let me know that I'm on the right path to teach people the right things about leadership.
Really the speakers and the buzz about it. I had read about it online, talked to some people in the community, and I wanted to normally you'd be paying for an event like this, and it was phenomenal to see that I could come here and get free knowledge, information, and just kind of acclimate to what they were saying.
Through the entrepreneurship program at HCC, a lot of students have started companies, excuse me, through this program. I don't think it's designed to necessarily foster startups to be created, but rather mentorship and collaboration.
I spoke with a couple of people that had some background that would like to talk to us. I gave my card out to them, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, there's a couple of people I spoke with that would be a good fit for what we do.
The conversation today, we're really about improving ourselves so that we can help other people, because one of the main things that stood out to me was to lead, you have to be able to follow, and she said it's a lot like dancing. When you're dancing, you really have to know how to follow, and you have to put yourself in action to be able to do those things by leading. And so the leading and following and the constant improvement, I thought it was really powerful what they were talking about.
Looking for what makes somebody special. And I'll say, in the work that we're doing, we have a leadership conference coming up in February. Today's decisions, tomorrow's future. And the way that we've been able to get people to come from all over the world is the question that I ask them is that at the end of the event, or the project, whatever we're working on, at the end of that, when you walk away and you go, wow, that was a win, that was totally worth it, what does that look like? And so when I look at leadership, when I look at the community projects that I do, I'm always looking to harness things to be synergistic so that it's a win. You know, so those people that go, oh, you got to pay your dues, somebody's got to scrub the toilet. Well, as a leader, you're going to get to scrub the toilet.
I know it's so easy to decide what you want and not be flexible in what is yours. You know, you never know what's going to happen. So not having that rigid box around yourself allows you to flourish more than you would when you're on.
There's so many roadblocks and so many things when you talk about, but you don't want people to be fearful about starting your own business. You want them to go out there and try. And again, I talk about trying to start your own business. Fear stops a lot of people from doing things and moving forward. But the trick is, don't let fear stop you. Go ahead, throw things against the wall, do a lot of things, experiment, and see what works. Starting your own business is not easy, but go ahead and do it. After you run into problems and things didn't work, but you're going to get that one thing that works and you can grow on it.